know that feeling when, like, you know, you wake up and you're kind of awake, but then you're like, should I sleep more or should I not sleep more? And then you're like, you know what, I'll just wake up and start my day early. And then an hour later, you're like, I'm so tired. That's how I feel right now. Alright guys, so I want to recommend to you guys one of my personal favorite movies, The Prestige. So it was made in 2006, and it has an amazing cast. Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale, Scarlett Johansson, Michael Caine, and even David Bowie makes an appearance, which is kind of random, but he does a really good job. Alright, so the plot is really intricate and complicated, but I'm going to try to give you guys a brief summary. Alright, so pretty much you have these, I'm just reading something here. You have these two up-and-coming magicians, Alfred Borden, who's played by Christian Bale, and Robert Angier, played by Hugh Jackman. They're friendly with each other, and they perform alongside with Angier's wife, Julia, who's like an assistant. However, after Julia accidentally dies in an act with Borden, Christian's character, Angier puts full blame on Borden, and this starts this whole, like, the rivalry of a lifetime. And so the whole movie pretty much follows the two magicians as they continuously try to one-up each other in, like, magic and reputation and fame. But it's, you know, obviously a lot more than just a friendly competition. It's, you know, it's filled with intense hatred, jealousy, and there's that constant theme of vengeance, you know? So that kind of propels the whole plot. The summary may sound kind of generic, but I swear, it's really interesting. And it's just kind of hard to explain the plot without giving anything important away, you know? Anyway, so let's go into the pros and cons. So, cons. A little bit long, 130 minutes, but definitely worth it. And honestly, there are so many movies out there that, I mean, Harry Potter, I'm pretty sure one of the movies is like 4 hours long, but it's worth it because it's great, right? So yeah. Also, not gonna lie, it's kind of confusing to follow when you first watch it, especially if you're not paying close attention. But when you actually do figure out like what happens and it clicks, your mind will be blown. Like, shut the front door, blown. And honestly, that's all I can really think of for cons. So, pros. If I haven't already implied it, I love this movie's storyline and plot. It's magnificent and mind-boggling, and it's just like one of those films that, you know, after you watch it, you're like, oh my god, what the hell just happened? Not because you don't believe it, but you're just like, it was so epic that you're like, you know what I'm talking about. Second of all, the cast. I mean, pretty much every single one of the main cast members in this has been in at least one internationally recognized movie, if not 5. But on the real though, each one really emphasized the important traits that each character should have, whether it's like hatred and jealousy and pain and stuff like that, you know. They do a really convincing job. As usual, those are the main pros that I want to note. Music, lighting, effects, very good. Very raw and organic, I think. And you'll see what I mean if you do watch it. Alright, so lastly, situation for the film, as in, you know, where to watch it, who to watch it with, etc. I'd say this is pretty safe to watch with anyone, including your family. There are some gruesome scenes, like with blood and some heavy material that I wouldn't suggest for younger audiences, but overall it's not really like sexually vulgar or anything like that, so it's pretty safe. It's not a movie to watch if you're looking for a lighthearted romance or comedy film, even though there are themes of like romance in it. But if you're down to have your mind, you know, boggled and like to really think about the film afterwards, then this is a good one to watch. So yeah, it's one of my personal favorites. I'm hoping you guys do watch it, or if you guys have seen it, then let me know if you guys liked it as much as I did. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.